And we're back with another episode of MBS where we talk about nothing but sports, and that's no bullshit.
You dig.
How we feeling today, Mr. Ran Up a Sack?
I'm feeling good. No complaints. Happy to be here, ready to talk some sports with you this week, as always. How about you?
Doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. Went to a couple tournaments over the weekend, so got some pretty good footage.
Who you say?
It was actually a couple teams. It was the main team I actually went to go see was the South Jersey Jazz. So shout out to them.
They used to bust my ass back in the day when I did AAU. I remember them niggas.
They are pretty solid. They're pretty nice.
They got some dubs.
Yeah, they a couple teams. It was the 8th grade up to 11th grade. So I believe that's what, like 14 to 17, probably around that.
Still young adolescent, I could dig.
Yeah, definitely. But let's jump right into it. First I want to send my prayers out to Mr. Dwayne Haskins. He actually passed over this weekend. Unfortunate car accident, I believe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that. Definitely rest in peace to him and condolences. Because I'm not saying I was the biggest Haskins fan, but I feel like he's been inside of the media a lot lately with whatever was going on last season and like the antics with the your team, right? The Commanders.
Yeah. Well, after us, he had he was on the Steelers actually.
No, I'm saying, but didn't he have a following out with the Redskins?
Yep, it was.
Or Commanders. So
he gonna say the Commanders.
So like we seen that happen, and then once it happened, somebody took him under his wing. I forget who it actually was. Yeah, but it looks like he was like getting back on the right path, though. You feel me?
Yeah, no, definitely. Did.
So like he stopped the bullshit. He wasn't in the media anymore. He was just doing his thing. He just signed a contract with the Steelers this year, right?
Last year.
Ben just retired. Was looking like his job, low key.
Yeah, I don't know why they had signed. Who was that? It's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I forget. I don't know who their quarterback is, but yeah, definitely rest in peace to him, man. Just senseless killing, or what? Like you said, car accident, senseless. Probably somebody was drunk as hell. It's unfortunate.
Super unfortunate. He had a bright career ahead of himself. Only 24. That's ridiculous.
Another young black man lost his life too soon. We send our condolences out to the Haskins family.
Yes, sir. But we're gonna transition right into this NBA season because the playoffs are, what is it? Maybe a few days away. Literally,
them shits is here.
Literally around the corner.
So yeah, bro. What we looking like? Who we got? Who's in?
So we'll start with even though they didn't make it, they are still talking the town. The Lakers.
They suck, bro. What happened? What happened to them?
Me personally, I just feel like the team they constructed around them, or I wouldn't say them, the team they tried to construct around LeBron didn't really work. How do you feel?
I feel as though with the Lakers, I don't want to point the finger and say it all falls on LeBron because like it is his team and he was the GM of the shit, but it's still 15 players in that team. AD, he was unhealthy all season. That's not satisfaction.
That's starting to be like an every year thing now.
At least, how long has he been on the Lakers?
What was it, 3 years now?
3 years now. And then, so you take those 3 years and then 2 years with the Pelicans? He was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his last year, he wasn't really hurt, but he was hurt.
Yeah, I mean, his durability is definitely a big factor into why they weren't successful.
Their bench is trash.
Yeah, who was really their supporting cast besides their so-called big three?
THT, Taylor Horton Tucker, Malik Monk.
Malik Monk actually he was all right this year.
Austin Reeves, number 15, Dwight Howard, Avery Bradley.
I got a question. How many Hall of Famers do they got on their team?
LeBron, AD, Melo, Dwight Howard, Russ.
Okay.
5.
All right.
Would you agree or disagree?
I would agree because I actually heard Shaq talking. He was saying that Dwight is not a Hall of Famer.
But 4 Defensive Player of the Years.
I mean, I was thinking all that.
That's Shaq, you my man, but you're wrong here, buddy.
Yeah, but what do you think LeBron's future is? Is it with the Lakers still or
LeBron? If I'm LeBron.
How many years left does he have in the tank?
2.
For one? 2?
2 years.
Where is he spending those last 2 years?
So if I'm LeBron and I want Bronny to come to the league, because of one, I don't think he's getting drafted. That's me. But if I want Bronny to come to the league, I'm going to Cleveland.
He would have to play more than 2 years then, right?
Nah, Bronny's a senior next year, right?
Yeah, he'll be a senior next year.
Oh, one
then
and
he
done.
has to do another year.
One and done. So he got to do 3 years. One and done, right?
Yeah, he can do one and done.
But is he? I don't know.
It depends on what kind of senior year he has this year.
All right. So I'm going to go Cavs because that's where it all started for him. That would make sense.
Ukraine?
Or stay in LA. I don't think you can go to a new team, if that makes sense.
Well, let's just throw it out there. What would be a new team he could go to, though? Because I don't really see him, jumping back and forth, same team, Let's just say he did want to try something new.
I'm trying to think of what team would make sense. And I don't know. I don't know who can afford him. All I know is that for the next 2 years, he can get $97 million.
Yeah, that's
on a supermax.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, if he does stay with the Lakers,
they don't win.
Who do they trade, or do they trade both?
Well,
and we're talking AD and Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. Pertaining to the Russ, I saw that sources say that's where we're going to start saying. Sources say that the Lakers are considering just waiving Russ. And you know how the waiving works. If no team picks him up within 2 days or something like that,
yeah,
then his salary would go to dead cap space, and they would be charged the 47 whatever he makes the next season. He has 1 year left. It would be $15 million a year. So that's one way they could do it, and to say fuck it, you're waived, and then we don't want you no more. We'll go from here. But they said that. Go ahead.
But do they just take that loss and then just try to rebuild from there, or do they try?
There ain't no rebuild. There ain't no rebuild. You got Bron. You got Bron right now. There's no rebuild. It's now or never, or you just here to sell tickets. You know I say that every week.
Yeah.
So they don't rebuild. They just at this point, if you don't rebuild, Bron is just going for scoring.
Yeah.
Which is what he did this year, and no one liked that. They hated that shit.
I mean, he sat out the last couple of games just to prove he wasn't trying to get that.
Because niggas started talking. We know what he really is doing. We know he really.
I don't know, Bron.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if he.
They said Hornets is a potential trade for Russ, but who?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they would do that though, because that would just mess up the whole Melo thing.
Yeah, Melo. Russ is a 2.
Yeah, and there's no way because he can't shoot. And I believe he's a Hall of Famer.
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
Agree.
But his career is definitely not with the Lakers because I don't know. Where do you see?
Russ, he's just going to collect that bag next year regardless of where he goes. He's on his John Wall shit low key. He might get one more contract, but after that, I think he's done. The way he be talking. He be saying, well, basketball is not the end-all, be-all.
Is Ann Davis a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll give you that.
100%. Well, yeah, that's how I feel about the Lakers.
Yeah. Well, what about MVP conversation?
MVP is still Jokic. I want to say Giannis. I really do want to say Giannis because that's my boy, but I gotta be
he's been kicking this last couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't even want to be biased and just it's Giannis, but Jokic all year has been doing his thing. I know Embiid got the scoring title this year.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shout out to him. That's big because there hasn't been no big man that averaged 30 points since what?
Shaq.
No, Shaq didn't even average 30.
Wow.
You being technical. It was 1982.
Oh wow. Oh, just 30. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of
the round. You rounding up.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking. What did it say? Embiid he won the scoring title. He's been since Shaq, the big man.
Yeah, but no big man has averaged 30 points since 1982.
Wow.
And I even looked it up. I was like, hell no. Shaq just said the other night he averaged 30. Shaq was at 29.6, 29.7.
Yeah, in the playoffs, that's when Shaq was averaging 30. Wait, who was the player, though, in 80s? Do you remember who it was?
I'm not even sure. I'm going to assume. I'm assuming it's probably was someone like Moses Malone or fucking one of those niggas from back in that day.
Yeah, but I would just say you got to give it to Jokic just because he just does way more for his team. He gets the players involved. I know you've seen the record. What was it? 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists in one season.
Never been done.
Mind you, he's a big man.
How do you lead your team? You're the center. And you lead your team in points, rebounds, blocks, and steals. You're the fucking center. How do you do that?
Yeah, his court vision is ridiculous.
And like I get it, Embiid, yes, Embiid, he's the most dominant. No one can stop him. He can score whenever, wherever on the court. But that's all he can do is score. To me. That's to me. He can play defense. I'll give him that. But Jokic can play defense too. Maybe not on as an elite level as Embiid, but he can play defense.
Yeah, I would say Jokic is more of he plays the passing lanes.
He's a help defensive, a help defender. I feel like.
Yeah.
Who's your MVP? You say it is Jokic.
Yeah, I would have to say Jokic.
But Giannis is close. Giannis is like
close.
If we had one more month in the season, Giannis could steal that shit.
I don't know, because Jokic is still playing at an elite level.
He is, which is crazy because Embiid is the scoring champ, but might not get MVP.
Yeah. You got to look at his stats, though. Jokic averaged, 27.1, 13.8, 7.9 assists with a steal and a half and a block.
And what's Embiid doing? 31 points per game and 31 and 12?
Yeah.
And
that's elite.
That's good as fuck.
That's super elite.
But it's just, for me, it's the steals and the passing that takes, and the rebound that takes him over the notch. Too. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, Jokic has nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Literally nobody.
Yeah, I mean, his second best player has been out literally the whole year.
When was the last time he played, Jamal Murray?
Honestly, the last time I seen him play was last year in the playoffs before he got hurt?
For me, it's the bubble, as far as I can remember.
Oh, damn.
I don't remember the last time I seen him play for real.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that. Air quotes. The bubble.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
look at that. But as far as that, we go into the play-in with the West. So with the 7 and 8 playing each other, we got the Timberwolves versus the Clippers. How do you feel about that?
I've been documented on here saying it before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking the T-Wolves. And like I said, the Clippers could lose out. They damn near almost lost out. You have Bronny coming in and the Clippers falling out. Didn't happen. But yeah, I got T-Wolves all the way. T-Wolves are making the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know. Only because Paul George did come back.
Not enough reps.
No?
This season, you need at least 10 to 15 games to get in game shape. He's not there yet.
All you need is one game for the play-in, though, for their seeding. Well, actually,
that's what I'm saying, though.
No, I'm actually wrong. If they lose, they still got a chance. Whoever the loser is, the loser will play the winner out of the 9 and 10. Actually,
who's 9-10?
You got the Pelicans and the Spurs.
I'm taking the Spurs.
Yeah,
yeah.
I got the Pelicans.
I don't believe in CJ like that, and I definitely don't believe in BI. And no Zion.
They used to be a guy too. BI.
I loved BI when he was on the Lakers. His first 2 years when he was on the Pelicans, but BI problem for me is just that he doesn't have that killer instinct. Like, he don't go out and get it.
Yeah, he like too laid back.
Yeah, he's just like he lets the game come to him, which is cool. But like, if you're the leader scorer on the team, you got to be the killer. And he's just hiring the hitman. He ain't the killer.
I mean, you see Zion being there next year?
Fuck no. He just wasted a whole year.
Yeah, I want him to leave. I'm actually mad. He's mad he's there. He got to be mad he's there.
Bro, yeah.
I see him. I honestly see him going to the Knicks to form that big 3 game with the Duke.
Oh my God, this nigga just loves New York.
You know how to throw us in there.
Man, if he goes to New York, but then even when New York is just like,
you see, they got RJ been snapping. You see, we picked up Cam Reddish, so now it's like, all right, we might as well get.
But where are y'all at? Home. None of that shit mattered. So I guess if Zion's going there and again, you're gonna have to send Julius Randle somewhere else because they're not playing together. That's a fact.
I give you that. But
so who you got winning the play-in for the West?
I got the Clippers beating the T-Wolves, securing that 7th spot, and then I got the T-Wolves winning. Whoever wins out of the Spurs or the Pelicans to get that 8th spot.
All right, I'm taking the T. Yeah, so you got the T-Wolves and the Pelicans.
Yeah. Clippers at 7.
Oh, Clippers.
T-Wolves at 8.
T-Wolves. I got T-Wolves at 7 because I really just see the T-Wolves turning up for that one game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like the T-Wolves too. Like you definitely, you put me on them. You definitely did.
Anthony Edwards. I don't know why. I'm always going against the grain because even with like Zion and Ja, I was like, I'm going Ja. And even though he was a first round pick, it was Ant Edwards versus LaMelo. I was like, I'm going Ant just because I'm.
But LaMelo still backed up the hype that came with him.
No, he did.
I gave you the other two players; they didn't back up the hype that came with them. But LaMelo still had,
he had crazy hype. LaMelo's great. I feel like I can't really decide who's better than him and Ant, but it's neck and neck to me. Yeah. To me though,
I would hate to, yeah.
You low-key want to admit that Ant's better?
No. I was gonna say I would hate to admit that they're tied.
But they
because I wanted to say LaMelo's better, but every other day I see Ant do some crazy.
39.
Yeah, what was that? He had 40. That game was crazy.
Yeah, bro, he nice. Who you got in the East?
The East for the play-in, you got the Nets versus the Cavs, 7 and 8. Who you got winning that?
Nets versus Cavs. I got the Cavs. I got Kyrie.
It's crazy because it's only for me. It's one game, so that can go either way.
I got Kyrie just fucking up, doing some. I got Kyrie jacking.
I actually got KD going for like 50 with a dub.
I can have KD going for 50 in a loss because KD literally just went for 50 in a loss. literally.
Yo, he definitely did.
And Kyrie, like I said, Kyrie shot like 5 for 27. That's not acceptable. So I don't know. I was just like Kyrie's gonna fuck that up. And who's the other team?
Hawks and Hornets.
Like I said last week, I'm going with the Hawks.
You know I'm taking the Hornets.
You must not know who Trae Young is. But I mean, you do. But
I'm about to say then you must not know who LaMelo is.
Now, I know who LaMelo is. For me, I just think the difference maker is gonna be the experience.
LaMelo, he got 2 years under his belt. That's enough experience. Trae only got 1 year over him. Maybe 2.
In the playoffs?
He's made 1 playoffs.
LaMelo?
He made the play-in last year. He only played 38 games.
Who's the better guard?
LaMelo.
You're high. So yes, I have
I'm taking LaMelo all day.
I got the Hawks beating the Hornets and I got the Cavs beating the Nets. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Nets, if KD just said fuck it, I'm balling the fuck out and beat the Cavs. But definitely the Hawks.
So I got the Nets beating the Cavs to secure that 7th spot. And then I got the Cavs playing the Hornets. And I got the Hornets winning to get that 8th spot.
And even if they win to get that 8th spot, they're going home because they play in Miami. Goodbye.
We'll see.
Have fun in Miami, LaMelo.
Well, I hope your defense is nice because you brought it up last time. They are the highest scoring offense in the league.
But they also give up top 5 points in the league.
Y'all don't score that much.
We're the best 3-point shooter team in the league.
That doesn't have anything to do with scoring overall.
We just shoot more threes. That's it. That's more points. Okay. That's scoring, nigga. What we saying?
That's not saying nothing to the best scoring team in the league.
Look, that was a regular season. It's different in the playoffs. You know how the shits go.
I give you that. It's a different story.
Think, bro, these young niggas, bro. These niggas is 21, 22, 23. Imagine us at that age and then just give us millions. Yeah. You don't give a fuck about the playoffs, nigga. What? I got this badass bitch in my fucking hotel room trying to suck me down in Miami.
Man, listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this game. You know niggas
exactly.
Be saying,
that's why y'all gonna be thrown off.
No, that's what they gonna be saying. All them pretty boys on that team, bro. They all gonna be saying that bullshit. Come on, man.
LaMelo there to get a bucket.
No, he not.
That's why it's called MVS. No bullshit.
He is there.
Hey yo, no bullshit.
He is there to get a bucket. But listen, man, what the fuck is what's boy name Kelly Oubre there to do? This nigga was
Kelly Oubre's been snapping.
This nigga was a fucking model for the Suns. he worried about modeling.
Hey yo, but he gets to a bucket though.
Hey Rozier, what are you doing? He's just trying to be fresh every time he comes in.
He gets to a bucket.
Yeah, but none of them niggas play defense.
All right,
facts.
LaMelo plays defense.
Yeah, but he ain't stopping Trae.
He ain't stopping LaMelo.
The Hawks can stop LaMelo.
Trae is this big. LaMelo
the
is
Hawks.
6'7".
I said the Hawks can stop LaMelo. No one on the Hornets can stop Trae Young.
We'll see about that.
We will. I feel confident.
know.
Oh, hold on. I'll bring it up later. Keep going.
Actually, no, we can settle that right now. I got him in my pocket. We did make a bet. What was it? North Carolina versus Kansas.
UNC versus Kansas.
How much was the bet?
On here, I think it was 10. You took UNC. Man, that was word.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was word. I appreciate that, my boy. But like, hey, never sleep on Kansas, man. Even though I was shitting on them, I was like, I don't like Kansas big men.
Yeah, nah, they definitely did their thing. They got this one kid, Kenyon Martin. He was going crazy. He had a couple.
Kenyon Martin's son?
No. Kenyon. No, I'm tripping. Remy Martin. His name is Remy Martin. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
The bottle. Yeah. Anyway, but as far as the playoffs, so the lock-in teams for the East, we got 1 through 6. We got number 1 Heat, obviously. I know he's pretty hype about that.
You dig?
Number 2, you got the Bucks. Number 3, you got Celtics. Then you got the Sixers, Raptors, and Bulls. So it's actually kind of hard to see who will play because we got to wait until the play-in because we don't know who's going to be the 8th seed. So let's just say the 8th seed. Who did you have? You had the
Hornets.
And then obviously you said you were going to win that.
Yeah. But the Heat are going to win the first round regardless who plays. Hornets, Nets, Cavs, Hawks, all that. Win.
So you got the Heat going to the championship this year and winning it.
Yeah. We're the best team in the East. We're the toughest team in the league. Best 3-point shooting team in the league. We have a Hall of Fame coach in Eric Spoelstra. We have the best 6-man. We have the 6th man of the year on our team coming off the bench. So we need to get our shit working. It's just all going to fall on do shots fall. But if shots fall, we are, to me, the team to beat in the East. And I love Giannis, but fuck you, Giannis. Miami over everything.
All right, so let me throw a series out there for you. So you got Celtics versus Sixers. How do you feel about that series? Who has the better players? Who has the deeper team? Who has the better coach?
Celtics have a deeper team. Celtics have a better coach. But I feel like Sixers have a better team just because of Embiid and Harden together. So in that series, I would take the Celtics. Jason Tatum been busting his ass lately.
I would say Celtics have a deeper team. I would say Sixers have the better players. And I will also say the Sixers have a better coach. Now, you could argue the players, but I was actually surprised that you didn't even hesitate on the coach. I'm like, better than Doc?
Doc is ass.
What?
Doc hasn't done shit since the Celtics.
He's ass, though?
He can't coach
He was solid on the Clippers.
He wasn't ass. I'm about to explain.
Right.
He can't coach a young team. He has to coach niggas who've been in the league already, who actually buy into the system. Young niggas don't give a fuck about what he's talking about, i.e. Ben Simmons, i.e. the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, but Harden and Embiid is fairly young.
That's what I'm saying. Now maybe he can do better, but like the whole season he's been fucking up. A lot of people have been slandering his name. He doesn't know who to play in the closing minutes. And then also when he was on think about the perfect team for him to go to, if I'm being real, is the Lakers. Because you got a whole team that's damn near constructed like that would be the Celtics in 07. KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Rondo. You got. I'm not comparing games. I'm just saying you got players who are proven. LeBron, AD, Russ. Maybe they'll buy into his system a little bit more than fucking Embiid, who's trying to get to the top. Everyone else, they already got their individual accolades. Yeah. Sixers are still trying to get theirs. That's what I feel like the problem was, but yeah.
But I feel like Harden and Embiid are both tier 1.
They are.
And Jason Tatum is tier 2, and Jaylen Brown. So I feel like
they're 1 and 2 in tier 2.
Mm, what's Donovan Mitchell?
Tier 2. He's right after them.
And I'm actually.
I thought he slipped.
What's Devin Booker?
Tier 1.
Bradley Beal.
Tier 2.
So you're taking Jason Tatum over Bradley Beal?
Yeah. Without even thinking about it.
Okay.
To me, Jason Tatum was top 15 player in the league.
Top 15.
Yeah.
I got to see more in the playoffs.
He should have in the playoffs every year. He averaged 30 and 20. He averaged 25 last year and like 30 his first year. They went to the playoffs or some shit like that.
I got to look up that 30 piece. 30?
Look it up, man. He nice.
Yeah, well, I would say as far as the East goes, championship teams, I would have to say obviously the Heat, Bucks. And the third team, I don't know why I still got to say the Nets.
I mean, KD, it makes sense.
Yeah.
In the West?
The West, I would say Suns. Is Curry coming back? And if he does,
he's hurt right now. He's not playing in the play-in.
Yeah, I mean.
So we'll
and they're in the playoffs already, though. This team isn't in the play-in. They're like third seed.
I hope he comes back. I don't know.
So, anyway.
We'll have to see.
I don't know what's up with him. But as far as top 5 players in the league, because I was actually thinking about this earlier. Would you say LeBron is still a top 5 player in the league, even though
he's LeBron? So yeah,
yeah,
it's LeBron. It's to me no orders. It's Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, KD, and I'm putting Luka in there.
I forgot about Luka. That's actually a good one. So you would take
Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, KD, and Luka. It's my top 5 in the league right now.
I wouldn't be mad at that. But if I had to, dang, yeah.
Luka been busting Brown ass all year.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, nah, I was not even thinking about Luka. That's actually a good one. But as far as team-wise, even though the Nets are still considered the playoffs, playing whatever you want to call it, what would you say the team would be the bigger disappointment, either them or the Lakers?
They both disappointed niggas. They both supposed to be in the finals. They're both equally disappointing to me. Like, they both were saying finals. Neither of them made it. The Lakers, they make the playoffs. So, matter of fact, the Lakers. At least the Nets have a chance.
Yeah. But that's neither here nor there, because if they're not in the playoffs, what does it really matter?
No one cares.
Yeah, that's why there's no bullshit here. But as far as the Suns go on the West, like CP3, as far as what he's been doing as like a leadership, just everywhere he's been going, team to team, leading different teams and franchise record, winning wise.
Hold that thought, because 1 second. The camera's about to stop.
We're back. You know, a little technical difficulties. You know,
Super
how we
tech.
do. Yeah, a lot of dumb stuff going on. But we left off on Chris Paul. Pretty much, he's a winner.
Yep.
Every team he's been going to, setting franchise records with winning percentages, winning records, stuff like that. You got him going down as top 5 all time?
Chris Paul to me is definitely a top 5. You said point guard all time?
Top 5 point guard, yeah.
Definitely a top 5 point guard. He can assist. He gets steals like none other. Damn near average 2.5 steals like 4 or 5 times in his career. He's a great floor general. Like, everyone who plays with him fucks with him. He knows how to get under everyone's skin. I like Chris Paul. I feel like he's one of the best lob passers ever, all time.
Yeah, court vision is on a beam.
Yeah, he great to me. What do you think about him?
I would say he's definitely going down top 5 point guard of all time.
But you were saying some bullshit earlier.
I wouldn't really say it's bullshit. I would say Magic, Isaiah Thomas, and then I'm sliding J Kidd right in there at third.
Over
Chris Paul, CP3 himself.
And then who?
At fifth, you got a couple guys you can go. You could go Steve Nash. You could go Gary Payton. You could go. Yeah, I mean, John Stockton.
Gary Payton.
What? Oh, don't. Whoa.
What?
You throwing shade on his name?
GP.
He got a chip.
He got a chip with who? The Lakers.
And actually, oh yeah, he got two. He got one with the Heat too.
Yeah, he was a fucking coat tailor. He ain't top 5. He ain't fucking riding coattails. What did he do?
In his prime, he was tough.
He was tough, but what did he do? He ain't lead niggas nowhere. Him and Sean Kemp.
Like you said, him and Sean Kemp.
Yeah. So
they were nice.
But is he better than Chris Paul?
All right, no.
All right, that's all I needed to hear.
All right, no.
Is he top 5? GP top 5? Fuck no.
I would have to look up his numbers.
Fuck the numbers. You know the names. GP over Stockton, who leads in fucking steals and assists.
So you taking Stockton over Nash?
I'll take Stockton over, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking Stockton over GP.
All right.
And yeah, the stats say it. Yeah, Stockton is better than. But no, if I go by solely the stats,
if you go to stats, Stockton probably, yeah.
But nah, for the stats alone, Stockton got to be top 5. He leads the stats. Like, he got to be top 5.
All right.
To me.
So he's over Nash, yeah.
Yeah.
But not over Chris Paul or Jason Kidd.
No. Even though Nash got the 2 MVPs, I get it.
That's sturdy MVPs. One is sturdy. The other one should have went to Kobe, but you know how that goes.
His MVP years, Chris Paul's stats were way better than his.
But he led his team way further. That is a key factor, though.
I mean, but like you just said, Chris Paul just led his team 4 different franchises to the best record they ever had in their career. Yeah, but Nash ain't got no championships.
True. Neither is Chris Paul though. But Nash got
all he got is individual awards. Look who the league is way better now than what it was when Nash was in the league. Offensively.
The only reason you could say offensively is because the defense is way less. You know that you can't hand check or none of that anymore.
That is fact.
So teams are averaging damn near 110.
No, that's true. Even the threes that they shoot and all that.
It's crazy. Like, who would you say changed the game? Definitely Curry. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
that go without saying. It's understood ain't gotta be explained.
Yeah, like
definitely Curry.
Yeah, it's 50-50 because it could definitely bring you back. But if you're running down, coming back at you got a wide open layup. Now it's like, all right,
make that shit. That's all it boiled down to.
Yeah, people ain't really. Yeah, but you watch boxing?
Nah, boxing ain't been good to me since like 2004. Wink, all them niggas like Winky Wright and all them.
Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, like
Bernard Hopkins,
Zab Judah. Fucking. What was that Irish white dude name? I forget his name.
Yo, he said Zab Judah. You just took me back.
Arturo Gotti. All them niggas, man.
God damn.
Yeah, bro. What was that Irish dude's name?
I can't remember his name. I don't know why.
You know what I'm talking about, though? He had orange hair.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name, though.
He was the Hitman or something.
He was all right.
But definitely all right. Who's the top guys now? I don't even know.
You got Tank Davis. You got my boy Ryan Garcia just came back. I don't know if you watch him.
He's from Philly, ain't he?
No. He's from
Jersey.
No. Nah, I believe he's from Mexico, I think. I think. I could be wrong, but I gotta look that up. But yeah, he's actually one of my favorite fighters. Actually, just started getting into boxing. I'm gonna say maybe like a year or two ago. So I actually gravitated towards him because everybody was talking about Tank Davis, this and that. So he's actually undefeated. He just actually won a fight yesterday. So he's 22-0.
He not Floyd though. So hit me when he's 40-0.
Yeah, I got you. But anything else you want to talk about? Sports related? Because it's MBS.
I'm trying to think. We talked about Hask.
Hmm?
That Kaepernick shit is done. No team still. Cam still no team.
I still got some hope for Kaepernick.
That's all you gonna have for him because he don't got a team. All he got is hope. He got the bag though. I think I'm straight. You? Anything else you got?
No, that should be Jeezy bread.
Cheesy bread? Jeezy bread?
Jeezy bread.
Do they know what time it is now?
Y'all know what time it is.
I ain't gonna cap.